called it too. I feel like I'm like,
Okay.
I know.
like we're on
All right.
60
Okay.
minutes or something.
Just have a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, these are, we take the video so that if we lose audio, we can like read lips and see what's happening.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're interviewing people today in honor of Parents Weekend, just about the idea of home. So I wonder if you could start by telling me your name and where you're from.
Sure. I'm Jane Jonkis, and I'm originally from Kensington, Maryland.
So you're a little far away from
Little
home.
far, yeah.
Is your family going to make it up for Family Weekend?
They are. They should be here today around lunchtime, which is exciting.
Yeah, you must be excited to see them. Who all is coming?
Just my mom and my dad. I have 2 younger brothers, but they couldn't make the trip.
Gotcha. How old are they?
One is a freshman in college at a university in Cincinnati, Ohio, and the others are freshmen in high school.
Oh, so you're all spread out.
Yeah.
You miss them?
I do. You know, we try and keep in touch by FaceTime during the week or just casual texts, but
Yeah.
everybody's busy, so
Yeah,
I
it
understand.
can be hard. Well, I'm glad you'll get to see your parents this weekend.
Definitely.
So I wonder if you could tell me what does home mean to you?
Sure. I mean, every time I go home on breaks, it's really just feels like a safe haven where I can just be completely relaxed and, you know, unwind after a really long and rigorous academic semester or whatever period has passed. And I don't know, I find a lot of comfort in being close to my parents. We have a really close relationship, so it's always nice to feel taken care of at home after all the stress of being super independent while being here. And home is just a really special place in my heart, so.
Somewhere you can be yourself, kick your feet up, let someone else
Exactly.
take care of you for a
Exactly.
little bit. That sounds
Yes,
lovely.
I know it.
Do you have a favorite memory of home?
Gosh, that's a tough one. I feel like I was in competitive gymnastics for a long time when I was growing up, so I didn't really spend a lot of time at home. But I would say one of my favorite memories at my house is really early in my life. At my 4th birthday party, my, entire extended family, all my grandparents, and, my parents' friends and their kids who I was friends with at the time, and my entire preschool class came over, and it was my golden birthday, so it was just a really special time for me where all the people that I care about and who care about me could come together in a place that I love, so.
I love that. That must be an amazing memory if
Yes.
you remember it this far out.
Yeah. I remember exactly what I was wearing. This cute little watermelon dress, super detailed, but it was really special.
Yeah. Those detailed memories are what make the memory special, right?
For sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do you miss most about home when you're here?
I mean, definitely just being around my parents. I talk to my mom, we text throughout the day, and I call her at least every other day. Just to update her what's going on in my life, and I feel like I always was able to confide in my mom growing up, and we share a really special relationship that is magnified in person, and so that's definitely something that I miss, being able to connect with her in real time when I'm home.
I love that you keep that connection in other ways when you can.
Yeah, I try my best because it's really important to me, but
Yeah, it sounds like a really special and unique relationship.
yeah.
Are there things about Wake that feel like home? Or are there elements of being here that feel like home?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was definitely a tough transition. I'm a current junior, so I entered Wake in 2021, coming off the heels of probably the hardest part of the pandemic, and I didn't have a lot of strong socialization my senior year of high school, so that was hard to come back into and be in a totally new environment. But it was comforting that everybody was in the same boat, and I made a lot of really strong friendships my freshman year. I was on the varsity cheer team, and to this day, those girls I am so close with, and, they know so much about me because of all the time we've been forced to spend together, but I wouldn't trade it. And my roommate is another really special relationship that I have here that makes Wake feel a little more comforting and home-like. We've lived together for the past 2 years, and, I feel like I can tell her everything too. So it's kind of not exactly the same relationship as my mom, obviously, but a parallel that I can draw here, which is a good source of confidence for me.
Yeah, it sounds like in both places, people are what make it feel like home,
Definitely.
having those strong relationships.
Yeah.
I'm glad you've been able to recreate that here on campus, especially coming out of COVID, because that was such a hard time for
For
everyone.
sure. And of course, like, our campus is beautiful, and it's just makes me happy to look around and be like, wow, like I'm actually here. And so that's comforting in and of itself. But definitely the people is like the strongest aspect for me that I feel like I can make home anywhere as long as I'm with the right people.
That's amazing. I feel like you just summed all of this up in a nutshell so perfectly.
That's great.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I hope you have a great semester.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Thanks so much.
Thank you.